So I made a little discovery when I was going to the dumpster to throw some trash. I found this booze block cutting board. Someone had just left there. You can see it's a little bit worn, it's been used, some staining here and there, but not too bad overall. So I thought I would restore it and see what kind of a result I can get. It measures, I think it was just about 18 inches and then 2.5 inches thick. Just a few little stains, scratches, normal wear. Some deep gouges. Nothing too bad. A little bit of what looked like splitting here on the side, right where the handle is. And on the front, pretty good. Definitely some kind of a maple. Can't tell if it's a soft maple. But you can see the bottom. Pretty stained. Definitely not as nice looking as the top. And there's just a few little gaps. I'm not sure if I would fix these or not. But overall, let's get to sanding. I started off by using Diablo SandNet sandpaper, which is a mesh paper. I found out I didn't like it very much. It didn't work too well. The grit wore very quickly. So I started off with 80 grit, and then I switched to 120, and then I went to 220. But I found out very quickly with the SandNet paper and even using 80 grit, regular paper, that it just wasn't getting some of the deep gouges. I'm vacuuming up the top to make sure there's nothing. And then I thought I would switch to my Ryobi belt sander with a 120 grit belt. It's a 3-inch wide by 18-inch long belt. Now that really made quick work of all of the scratches. Using the pencil trick, which I love to see all of the previous layer going away. Then this is me using 120, and it's starting to really look nice now. And then 220. Sanding, sanding, sanding. Just love sanding. Actually, I kind of do like sanding when you think about it. Can be therapeutic. You can just zone out and then listen to music or whatever. Can be quite calming. And there is my wife's hand feeling the edge. And the end grain, a little bit of staining, but not too bad. I just hit it a little bit. Real close up. And now the bottom. The bottom, for some reason, well, maybe not some reason, but it did get more stained than the top. I assume whoever used it put it on a dirty counter or something. But this didn't take the belt sander to clean up, just the 80, 120, and then 220 grit. In all, it didn't take very long to take care of this piece. It just took about an hour of sanding, hour and a half. Here we go. Some nice butcher block conditioner. The Howard brand I'm using here, I've seen it before. I got mine from Lowe's. I've seen it around, people using it. Thought I would try it. And it came out very oily. Believe it has beeswax and oil in it. You can really see the color pop when I apply that. That maple just really shows. A nice warm color. You can see in the middle there's what looks like a scratch, but I believe it was just a wood defect, as I can't feel it with my finger or even my fingernail when I run my finger over it. But other than that, it's starting to look wonderful. Just wiping off all the excess. I squeezed way too much on top, so that rag is soaked right now. Being said, I use that soaked rag to just wipe off the edge. And then even on the bottom, there was enough in the rag. I did give it a secondary coat after this because that maple was just hungry for more of that butcher block conditioner. You know, it's amazing sometimes the things that you'll just find randomly outside by a dumpster. This was certainly unexpected, but I would never say no to something like this. That top looks wonderful. Nice and slightly glossy. No more scratches. It came out like brand new. And then here's the before. And this is what it looks like now. If you like this content, please like and subscribe for more.